One of the things that I hear a lot from people who are going through relational problems, a lot of the advice that they get is about, well, you just need to break up with him or leave her or get on with your life or move on. And one of the things that has to be abundantly clear as you're working through those types of questions about your life is that when you share a kid, there's no such thing as an end to the relationship. It's always a restructuring. If you don't have kids, you can leave, you can deal with the financial aspects of leaving, you can deal with the scheduling aspects of leaving, and you can really put somebody in your past. The only way that they live is in your memory or in your reputation, and those are their own separate issues. But you can break up with somebody and leave them. When you share a kid, you can't end that relationship because they are still in your life, and you're going to have some sort of relationship. So you have to factor that into your decisions and what that looks like. Even in abusive relationships, you're not getting rid of the relationship. You are restructuring the relationship to something that better suits the direction you want for your life. And that's true even in situations where the other parent is completely gone. They don't want to be involved with the kid. They don't want to be involved with you. They take off, or you somehow get away, or even you go to court and you terminate their relationship with the kid so that you don't have a visitation order or a child support order. The fact of the matter is that parent and their some of their baggage is manifested in your child. And so there's nothing that you can do to change the makeup of your child. And so maybe the child is an infant when the other parent disappears, or maybe the other parent was never involved, but for the act of making the child, there's going to come a day when you're going to try and talk to your child, and your child is going to look at you, and they are going to make the exact same facial expression that their other parent would make in that situation. And one of the ways that I see that that blindsides parents is facial expressions especially come into play with strong emotions. So one day, maybe it's as a teenager, but probably younger than that, your child is very likely to make the exact face when they are angry at you that their other parent made when they were angry at you, that may have been the cause of the separation. And when that day comes, you are not going to be able to interact with your child as a free and independent person. You are going to have to deal with the baggage of your past relationship with that child's other parent. And so you can get out in front of these and you can work through these situations if you're willing on the front end to accept my child is made up of one half of that other person. And so I'm not saying to necessarily stay with the other person, but you do have to understand it's not about eliminating the other parent. It's about restructuring the relationship with the other parent to best fit the needs of your life goals, each of your life goals. So as you're going through and as you're evaluating what do I do, how do I think, what are my plans for my kid, understand that an elimination of the other parent is not an option. Even if that other parent is completely out of the picture, it will still manifest in your child.